Hey guys, how are we doing? And welcome to this next episode of SeddzSayz. Now, as you'll have seen, this is our second upload this evening, and it's another band that have been submitted to us by James Ilsley of Saviour Management. Now, in the last video, we featured Black Orchid Empire, and in this one, something a bit different, something a hell of a lot heavier. And the best bit is, they're hometown boys. They're from Manchester, which is literally just on my doorstep. So, an absolute pleasure to be featuring some wicked local talent today. It's a band that I have worked with once before as a promoter, and we're going back to probably about 2014, 2015. They played a show for me when I was the promoter at the Alma in Bolton. Crushingly heavy band, extremely brutal, combining elements of like tech metal, progressive metal, deathcore. They are absolutely phenomenal, and that band is Monasteries. Now, I'll be brutally honest, I didn't know they were still going, this band, but when James sent me the link, I was like, okay, cool, these guys were wicked back in the day, let's see how the new material's sounding. And I've just pulled up their Facebook bio, and they describe themselves as a band that writes erratic songs of rage, songs to invoke the primal fear within you, and songs that will seduce your dark passenger, causing you to dance alongside yourself. What an interesting way to describe their music. I mean, like, they list their influences as bands such as I Declare War, Structures, Beneath the Massacre, After the Burial. It is really, really heavy stuff, folks, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Anyway, we're going to be featuring their new single, which is called, I hope I pronounced this right, the Amygdala Chorus. It dropped about 2 weeks ago on Slam Worldwide, the channel on YouTube, and we're going to be doing a little reaction video to it today. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. Yep, they are still how I remember them. Filthy. Oh. Oh. This is so erratic, man. So all over the place, but I love it. Get hammers out. That hits hard, man. Oh. Loving that. Oh. I love those little pinches, they just add to that completely. Nice little two-step section there. That guitar tone is absolutely dirty. Oh. Nice and slow, get low. That vocalist range just goes from like 0 to 100. Like, they're masterful, man. Like, so much talent goes behind that. There we go with the progressive elements, just changing it up completely. Keeping you on your toes, this song, man. Changing it up again. It's so weird, like every section of this song has been completely different, but it gels together so well. There we go again. Completely changing it up. So nasty, man. Oh, give me some more of those vocals, man, that's sick. This is just so disgustingly brutal, I love it. Oh man, that was something else, that was. Absolute proof though that Manchester releases the most slamming music. That was absolutely wicked. So yeah, that was Monasteries with their new single. I'm gonna have to pronounce it right. The Amygdala chorus. Amygdala? That doesn't even sound right. The Amygdala chorus. An absolutely heavy-hitting, slamming tracks from Manchester's finest. And like I said, I didn't even realise they were still going, and I am now glad that they are after hearing that. I'm definitely going to have to go check those guys out soon, because they used to slay it live back in the day, and as I'm sure they still do now after listening to that. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of SeddzSayz. That was the band Monasteries. A Manchester-based band, so I'm going to link all their social media down below if you want to check those guys out. They've got loads of stuff up on YouTube, so go wild, have a blast. It's going to get pretty heavy, I must admit. But that'll do it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for the continued support, guys. Have a good night.